Hey, welcome back to edtech. Continuing with my JavaScript lessons on freecodecamp playground. This lesson today is about accessing nested objects. So you already know what's an object. So you'll learn about nested objects here, whereby you'll find these objects, information is placed one inside the other in a nested way. Like for example, here you have a storage. So you have a desk. Inside the desk there's a drawer which contains stapler. Then the desk has a cabinet which has a top drawer. The top drawer has a folder 1 with a file in it. Then also it has a folder 2 with some secrets in it. Then the cabinet also has a bottom drawer which is with containing soda. So it has top drawer, bottom drawer, and things like that. So our storage, so if I say our storage, dot cabinet, then top drawer, so what does it contain? Inside the top drawer, which is inside the cabinet again, what you will get, if it is folder 1, then you'll get a file. If you mention folder 2, then you'll get some secrets. So accordingly, so if I do our storage cabinet top drawer dot folder 2, then what will be my answer? It will be secrets, right? Because secrets are stored inside the drawer with folder 2. So this is how it is nested. You see, 1 and then inside that what, then again inside that what. So that is like a nesting. So here a task has been given. Access the my storage object and assign the contents of the glove box property to the glove box contents variable. Use dot notation for all properties where possible. Otherwise use bracket notation. And just remember for this assignment, which you should also know that when you're using, when it's one word for the accessing the property, then it can be dot notation. Where there are like 2 or 3 words, then you have to use bracket notation, as you will see here. So let's get started without wasting much time. And remember, we have already done dot notation and bracket notation earlier, remember? And also that within the bracket notation you need to write the open and close inverted commas, or the quotes, as they say, the open and the quotes, the open and close quotes. So let's get started. Okay, where is the code? Let's go to the question, the task, the actual task. Okay, here, as you can see here very clearly, when you're doing, just one more thing, when you're doing the accessing part, or when you're accessing the items in a nested order, remember, first the top layer, then the next layer, and then the next layer. Like here, first the name of the object, which is our storage, dot, what does it contain? The cabinet, then the top drawer, and then, then what does it contain? So in that order you have to go. Then only you can access exactly what it contains. So what they've done is, here they've provided the object already, which is variable my storage. It has a car. Then inside the car there's one inside part which has a glove box, and the glove box contains maps. Then the inside part also has a passenger seat which has crumbs. Then the outside part again contains trunk, and the trunk contains jack. So this is how it is nested, as you can see, right? You see the different layers, one inside the other. So the question on the task was to access maps. In other words, you have to get the result of maps. You have to get your hands on maps. So how do you do that? Simple. Don't get worried. Just think of it this way in your human language. I have a my storage object. So how do I reach the maps? Simple. So I have a my first thing first. The maps is inside the glove box, right? And the glove box is inside what? The inside part. And the inside part is inside the car. And the car is inside my storage. Simple, right? So what do you need to do? So my storage right? First thing first, my storage dot car, right, dot inside. Let's first go to my storage, go to the car, go to the inside, and then dot glove box. You cannot say because there are two words, right? So you have to use bracket. So my storage dot car dot inside, then the bracket notation, yeah, with the codes glove box. So that should be your that's the way you have to access it in that order. So variable glove box contents equal to, you have to remove the undefined and say my storage dot car, then dot inside, then bracket notation glove box. If you do that, you will reach at the maps, right or wrong. So this is how you have to analyze it. Just analyze it as if you're analyzing, you imagine it as an object, as a real life object, not as a coding object. Imagine it physically. Then you think, okay, this is my first object, inside that something else, inside that something else. And then whenever you have to access, you have to use dot or bracket. So bracket is only used when there are more than one word. So here, this is how you use. So I go to my coding file so that it's easier for me to do there. And then I'm going to here in my coding file, I've already written the variable my storage object here that is already copied from the the FCC playground, so that it's easier for me to explain that. So here you go, already var my storage car, inside the car the glove box, inside the glove box maps, passenger seat got the crumbs, and outside got the trunk, and the trunk got the jack, right? So all I need to do is I need to do a code, as I mentioned, in order to get my hands on the maps. Or rather, I need to do a code to access the maps. So I just do it in the, first do it in the reverse order if you like, up to you. You can do it both the ways, you'll reach the same answer. Maps is in the glove box is inside the inside part. It is in the inside is inside the car in the storage. So in other words, you have to access it from the lower the object level. So that means my storage, and then from my storage, that is the name of the object, go to the car, then from the car go to the inside. If you need to go from my storage to go to the car, you need to use a dot notation. So my storage dot car, then you need to go to inside. So that my storage dot car dot inside, and then again you need to reach the glove box. That is two words split. So you need to do instead of dot notation, you will see you will use bracket notation, which is bracket and then glove box. Yeah, that's it. If you do it this way, you've already reached the maps. Don't write the maps again, because you need to access the maps. You need to get the result of maps. Yeah. And you don't need to use that as part of the code, because you need to write a code. Yeah, JavaScript always gives you a task, right? So you have to write a code. The task is, the function is to write a code in order to access maps, or you need to write a code in order to get the result of maps in your console log. Yeah, so var glove box contents, that's the name of the variable. That's already provided by FCC as variable glove box contents. Because why they name it that way? Because maps is found inside the glove box, so you can name it that way. So what I do is I just kind of copy paste from there. So from here I'll copy paste onto the FCC playground. So I'll first do the answer here, then show you how you can access the reply, the result, and then after showing you and explaining you that how the code works, I will be copy pasting this result onto my FCC playground. Yeah, so here we go. My storage dot car dot inside, and then the bracket notation glove box, because there are two words, you cannot use the dot notation here, which is very clearly explained in the task, and also you know that already. Yeah, so then you can, okay, now I forgot to do the console log, so you'll not be able to test the result. So let's do console log for glove box contents, then you can see the result. console log, glove box contents. Glove box contents. There you go. Yes. There you go. You already saw maps. So you are able to get the result of maps, or rather you are able to access maps. Yeah, get the answer maps by coding this way, by accessing the car first and accessing the inside, then the glove. Yeah, so this is how you were able to do it. Where have I reached? Okay, okay, I have to remove this as well, the variable name, because it's already mentioned there on FCC. Okay, there you go. So I just copy this mystorage.car.inside and then the bracket notation glove box. That's it. Okay, just copy, paste. That's it. Okay, there you go, I'm done. I just need to run the code. There you go, code long and prosper, 97% complete. Submit, go to the. So if you found some value in this, please do remember to give the thumbs up, share this video, like this video, and smash the subscribe button so that you do not miss any of my notifications that I am publishing several more such lessons from the basic JavaScript and many more to come from FCC. All the best.